Hey guys, it's Jen. This is going to be a little bit vloggy today, I guess. Alright, so if you've been around my channel for a few weeks, that I've been trying to declutter and minimize, and books are a really difficult area for me to declutter and minimize. I love books, especially old books. I love the smell of old books. I just love books. So I had a fourth bookshelf over here, and a couple weeks ago I got that cleaned out and got rid of it. And then Kurt and I last night went through this one, and some of it was really hard to get rid of, some of it not as much. We're trying to just keep, there's good, better, best. We're trying to do at least better, but we're aiming for best. So these are the books that are going elsewhere. So there's all these ones, and then I have a couple stacks over here, and I've rearranged this room because this is like the living room and the library and the school room. So there's a lot that goes into this big room. Well, it's not huge, but pretty good size. So these books all have to go. I am going to sell some of them online. I'm just going to do them in groups for inexpensively, but if I can get some of them sold, it'll add up. We're doing the Dave Ramsey program. We've dabbled in it for a few years and we just didn't take it very seriously. But we're taking it really seriously this year, and the budget's going great. But when you do your budget like that and you're tracking every single penny, you realize okay, if I list these books, and even if I get $5 out of this big bag of books, that's $5. So I'm gonna do that. I sold some stuff this weekend, and it added up between a few people, so that was really nice to be able to put that in the budget. So I need to rearrange the bookcases because that bookcase actually is a newer bookcase and it's crappier. The ones that you get from Walmart, which have worked fine for years. We've had these two for a long time, but these ones, the newer ones, they've made the shelves thinner, and so we have bowing, and they have just not held up. We've only had this bookshelf for a year and a half, 2 years max, and you can see, it's bowing quite a bit and popping out there. So that one's gonna go. So I need to pull all the books that we're keeping off of this one. We need to figure out how we want these two arranged and load all the books on that one. And we moved Apollo's desk over here, and I don't know if it's gonna stay here depending on where we put the bookshelves, but it's really nice having this spot for him. He can color here, he can get his cars out and play over here. It's kind of his little station. And I moved the coffee table from over here where the couches were to in here because I wanted to be able to sit down and do schoolwork at it with the kids if we wanted to. They can sit here and color. They can play Legos in here. We moved their Legos from over on the other side of the room over here, so there's their Legos, there's their dress up, and there's a bucket of Duplo I can't find a lid for. We moved Inara's little bench storage down here with all of her doll stuff so that she can play with it down here. Because Kurt works upstairs during the day, and so during work hours the kids really aren't supposed to be upstairs. And she's pretty quiet, but if she's upstairs then Apollo wants to go upstairs and play with her, and he can be loud, so... You have yogurt on your face. Can you go clean it?
I don't know how.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the living room area of it. And I have the rug moved where I don't like it. The rug is too small for the area. It needs to be bigger because... Yeah, honey. Hi, Freya. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah. So this is gonna happen all day. Alright. The rug is too small, but the kids keep getting their feet under it. They'll stand and lean against the couch and curl their feet kind of under it and push the rug up, and it drives us nuts. So I had it tucked under the edge of both couches, and the kids keep somehow shoving this couch backwards. So I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's really bothering me that they're doing that. You get down! And he likes to sit on the top of the cushions, which ruins the cushions. I mean, we got this couch in... When did we get this couch? November, I think. And you can see that he's already sat on this one enough that it's smushied. And every time I see him, I tell him to get off, but he's 4 and he doesn't always listen. So, Kurt built this. We still have to stain it. That's going to get rearranged. to fit everything just nicer. Over here we have like the games and puzzles and things. And I have extra notebooks and memo books and loose leaf paper for schooling, and there's some of Apollo's board books. We have our keyboard over here on my old desk with the kids' headphones in there. Not headphones, headsets. I don't know what they are, but they're in there. I don't know, Ruben's scriptures are there. And then I have a basket with cuddle blankets. They really like to have blankets while they watch TV. And I had to move this over here. It was over in that section. But they kept standing on it and jumping onto the couch. I haven't noticed them doing it from here because they can't really see the TV, so I'm hoping they'll leave it alone. This is just extra stuff I need to deal with. Base plates for their Lego. I'm playing with Freya. Anyway, so hopefully that wasn't mind-numbingly boring. But anyway, so I'm going to get started with these books, separating them into categories, seeing what I think I can maybe list online and sell. Yes, buddy.
My sister was here all day.
Yeah, you need to make sure that it's not where Freya can chew on it though, because she'll think it's hers, okay?
I got the first one.
You got that for her?
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie, how are you? You a good girl? Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go get to work. Alright. This is the next morning. We got the bookshelves done. I think that they look great. Got rid of a few more books to make sure everything fits. Now, here's where we maybe got a little bit intense, which is not uncommon for me. I was trying to decide where I wanted to put the bookshelves, and I decided to redo the entire room. So, here's the new setup for the living room. I don't remember exactly how much of it I showed yesterday, but that's where the bookshelves were. We had a couch here, that couch was here, this couch was where the bookshelves are now, this was over against this other wall, but I couldn't get it to look right. So we moved some stuff. It's not perfect. I still have lots of things on top of that to put away. I don't know why this keeps trying to refocus on me. So I'll just, the kids are all in here hanging out, so. Alright, dog toys. We've got, I moved the DVDs down a shelf and I decided to add a basket. I put all of the I Love Lucy and the Thin Man DVDs in there, and then there's the kids DVDs, and then in that little basket that is the grown-up DVDs. It's just movies that they're not old enough to watch, and some workout DVDs. Here's their basket with their cuddle blankets, TVs up there. Wood stove. We didn't move the firewood. We're gonna redo that. And I've got bookshelves and stuff out there I need to get rid of, some baskets. But we're gonna redo this a little bit in the spring. It was bigger because we had it somewhere else, but we needed to redo it. I'm sorry if it is super loud in the background. They're playing Lego and it's just kind of loud. But that's staying how it is for now. I moved the homeschooling books and things over here along with Apollo's desk. He's been coloring this morning. I did not move the stuff that was in here. I left the piano here, or the keyboard. I left the games here because that was kind of fine as is. And then we moved the Lego and the Duplo over here so that the kids could access the coffee table. I really like having the coffee table available for them to play on. It works a lot better because the dog likes to eat the Lego because she's a puppy. So yeah, this took like all afternoon yesterday, like all day until dinner time. But it's worth it. I think the flow of the room is so much better. I'm gonna back up here so you can see. I wish I would have done a better job filming yesterday before I moved everything because it was, it just didn't fit as nicely. It was like, it was one big room, but we kind of had it divided into two sections. And with the couch being there, it just really closed everything off. And then this end of the room was super furniture heavy, so I feel like this is a lot better. But I gotta mention, this is funny. Okay, I have had our living room moved to every floor of the house. It's been on all 3 floors of the house. It has been in multiple rooms, upstairs on the 2nd floor. It's been crazy. So, but this is where we had the couch originally. The first time that we moved in. Oh my goodness. I will see if I did a house tour. And if I did a house tour right after we moved in that showed the living room, I will link it in the description box. But this is where the couch was. So we've come full circle, guys. We've come full circle. We've literally circled the house with the living room, and it's back where it was originally 3 years ago. So that's funny. So that is it. I like it a lot better. We still need to stain this. There's some stuff on top I need to put away. I'm probably not gonna mess with putting up pictures or anything because it's so cool. He's very excited building up his Duplo. But the walls aren't done. Like this hasn't even been mudded and taped. So we're just gonna not put up a bunch of stuff until that's all kind of taken care of. Ooh, I was gonna ask while I'm over here. This poor little plant. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple years now, and it's almost died on me several times, but I don't know what it is. I bought it at, oh, where was it? It was on sale at Lowe's or Fred Meyer, I can't remember. But I don't know what it is, and I would really like to know exactly what this is. Because I feel like it's alive, and it will like act like it's dying and then put on new leaves, but I'd like to know what it is so that I can maybe take better care of it. So, alright. One more quick pan of the room from all the way down here. You can see Inara is reading, Ruben's doing Lego, Paul is doing Duplo, and Thatcher's enjoying the keyboard with his headphones on, which is awesome because then the rest of us don't have to hear it. So, that is our bookshelf declutter gone extreme. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, we're gonna go see what Paula wants to show us really quickly though. This is getting way long and I apologize. What, baby?
This Bible way bigger. YouTube.
Oh my goodness, that is getting bigger. That is really cool. Do you want to say bye to YouTube?
Bye.